Alright guys, how's it going? This is a really nice village you've got here. I must say, I like the way you've done it. It's kind of... I'm just kidding, you can have it back. What's going on guys? My name is James, or ThnxCya, and welcome back to another Minecraft mod spotlight. And today we are going to be taking a look at the fantastic troll stuff mod. So yeah, just very quickly before we actually get into the mod itself with all of these fancy schmancy demonstrations that I've laid out, just a little quick informational update. I'm actually going to be attending Eurogamer this year. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically this massive gaming event in London. So yeah, I'm going to be there on the 28th, which is the Saturday. So if you do see me walking around, and if you'd like to come and say hello, please feel free to do so. I met loads of awesome people at the Insomnia gaming event sort of a couple months ago, and it was really cool. So yeah, just in case you're there and you'd like to come and say hello, I'll be wearing my ThnxCya t-shirt. So yeah, please feel free to come and say hi if so you wish to do so. Yes, anyway, okay, let's get into the mod. Right, this is a fantastic mod, and it's basically built around pranking and performing practical jokes on your friends. So this is kind of the best way I see this mod, and it's not really griefing, it's kind of just playing little practical hidden jokes and just having a bit of fun, really. So the way I see this mod working best is kind of if you have like a private server or something with your friends, you can implement this mod secretly, and yeah, you can kind of catch them out with some various bits and pieces. So of course in the vanilla Minecraft there are ways to do this with just the standard blocks, however this mod introduces some special ones which makes it a little bit easier, and it gives you a little bit more diversification when it comes to setting up some awesome crazy practical joke thingies to make your friends rage. So, with that in mind, let's take a look at numero uno. So I've kind of set up this little demonstration here, just to kind of show you, but this is the first item we're going to look at, and it's called Living Web. So this is effectively like a green sort of weird Spider-Man-esque living material that grows very rapidly when it's placed. So if this was in an enclosed space, so if this was in a cave, when it can no longer grow out, it actually grows in, which is a really cool feature because it can get really thick. But yeah, for this kind of demonstration, I thought I'd show you with like an open air building, because what you're supposed to do with this stuff is secretly slip this into your friend's house or your base or one of his buildings, and it will start to multiply itself. So yeah, as you can see, there's nothing in here at the moment. I'm just going to put maybe, what, like 3 or 4 pieces in here? Actually, no, we'll do like 7 or something, 7 or 8. And we're actually going to leave that, and you're going to see in a second what it does. So if we actually stare at it for a little bit, you'll see it's already starting to multiply. But yeah, give us a second, and we'll take a look at that in a minute. In a second, you know what I mean. Okay, block number 2. Now, this is a really great block for anyone who kind of likes to set up sort of elaborate falling pranks, basically, because this is the troll frame. So this is actually an item. When you place it, it has an expiration date on it, which means that after about 30 seconds, the block itself will disappear. However, any block that's placed on top of that, it will stay there put. So, for example, here we have a hovering piece of sand, which of course in Minecraft is so illogical. It's like, what? But this enables you to set up these really cool falling pranks. So I've set this up really basically, as I've done with all of the other ones, just to give you the most basic and easy idea. But yeah, piece of sand, anvil, maybe enclose it so you can't see the anvil, and then your friend will be like, oh my god, what is this? And then boom, he dead. So this is going to work really nicely in kind of ceiling areas. Maybe you've replaced one of your friend's ceiling blocks with something like sand. He'll be like, what is this? And then obviously an anvil will fall and kill him. You can do whatever you want with this, but yeah, it's kind of like a troll frame. So it's made with sand like so, and then a piece of, glass, and then a feather in the middle. It looks a bit like that, and then what you'll notice is that eventually these blocks will disappear. So yeah, anything that's placed on the top will remain there until it's triggered, basically. So that's kind of awesome. Let me get rid of the daytime, right? So, okay. So as I suspected, we have some multiplication here. As you can see, this thing goes absolutely mad. And within a matter of, what, like a minute, it's grown from like 4 pieces to quite a lot. So you can imagine what this will do after like an hour or so. And you may be thinking, this is kind of harsh, James. This is going to take ages to clean up. I've thought about that already. because we have two awesome staffs here that will really help you with your trolling / repairing your ruined friendships. Because we have the Troll Fire Staff, which we'll look at, which is a flint and steel and a bone, but more importantly, we'll have the Repair Staff, which will help you clean up all of your mess. So yeah, this is a great item, and what it does is it will effectively remove block entities that have been placed using this mod. So with just a few little clicks here, we can get rid of the majority of this green stuff, so we can do a bit of a clear up job for our friends, and yeah, we can stop ruining all of their stuff. So oh, just quickly, I forgot to show you how to make that. Because it's like a living thing, we have grass, we have a dead bush, we have a piece of redstone, and we have a mushy, and then that will give us our living web. So you see I mentioned the troll staff, the fire one. This is effectively like a flint and steel. There's an egg over here. Is this yours? Yay! So, yeah, this is the Troll Fire Staff, and this is effectively like a flint and tinder, but with a difference in that the damage that you use with this staff can be repaired using the repair one. So obviously if we set something on fire like this, you know, it will set fire to the entire forest if we let it, but we can very simply just get rid of all of that using the repair staff. So you can effectively, you know, set fire to your friend's builds and then quickly repair it just before it all burns to the ground and someone rage quits your server. But yeah, it's kind of nifty. It's a nice little touch, I suppose. And obviously, when everyone there sees fire, they're like, oh my god, my stuff! You can just get rid of that straight away. So yeah, two really useful items, especially the repair one. And this is actually going to have another use in a second. But yeah, let's get rid of these. So, the next one is this fellow. Is it a normal TNT block? Well, no. This is a special TNT. This is a Troll TNT. So it's made out of dirt and gunpowder like so, and then that will give you one Troll TNT. And the whole point of this is basically instead of... The hell was that? That was creepy. Yeah, so instead of like blowing up the blocks and destroying them, what it will do is it will look like you've destroyed the blocks, but it will actually just have hidden the blocks, and then they will slowly rebuild themselves over time. So this is probably my favorite item out of the whole mod pack. But yeah, what you can see is if we trigger this here, it's going to blow up. Boom. There we go. It creates a massive hole. But you'll see straight away what it will do is it will slowly start to regenerate the structure. So this is the perfect thing to do for one of your friends. Maybe he's built something awesome. You can blow it up without the guilt of knowing that you can quickly repair it. So you can either leave it to regenerate very slowly. As you can see, it does take a little while to regenerate. Or you can use your handy-dandy repair staff, and then what this will do is literally rebuild the whole thing in seconds. Because it effectively like logs the block entities, it remembers where they are, and then it's a really, really quick fix to get things all sorted. So yeah, the Troll TNT, fantastico. Next one. Yeah, right. So as I kind of mentioned with the falling traps, it's kind of like a really popular thing in Minecraft. You know, if you play adventure maps or whatever, they have MC edited sand, which means that when something triggers, a load of sand will fall. But this block enables you to do that without the need to use any editing. It's kind of like an in-mod feature, and it's called the BUD Forcer, or the Bud Forcer, whichever one you prefer, Buzz Lightyear, whatever. But yeah, this is made from stone, like so. One piece of gravel in the middle, and then one piece of redstone at the bottom. And this is a redstone triggered device which will effectively sort of force update blocks which will allow them to fall. So this is used in tandem with the troll glass thing over there. What's it called again? 1 second. Yes, the troll frame. So this is used in tandem with the troll frame. Very simply, what I've done is I've just placed some troll frame underneath. I've placed a piece of gravel on the top, and then after like 30 seconds, the troll frame has disappeared. And what I'll do is I'll place one of these BUD forces underneath, and then what happens just when I trigger the redstone, the gravel will fall. So it's kind of like a remote detonation thing, I suppose, if you like, to kind of, you know, trigger it. But what I thought was really awesome is you could effectively hide like TNT, the troll TNT up there, and then you could maybe put some kind of like redstone blocks at the bottom, maybe, and then when you hit the redstone signal, the blocks will fall or something like that, and you could basically blow up all of your stuff, but then of course it will rebuild itself, so everyone's happy pandas, no one's grumpy, and yeah, pretty cool. Right, so the final thing that I've got to show you here is, unfortunately, one of the work-in-progress items. Now, this whole mod is still work in progress, so this is super exciting for the future, but this one just has one thing wrong with it that doesn't really enable it to work as I would like it to work, but it can still be used for some pretty awesome features. The first one really is this, because this is, what is this, stone? Is it stone? Is it stone? It looks like stone. Why don't we give it a punch and find out? No, it's gold! So this is effectively like a camouflage kit for your blocks. So, oops, I forgot to actually put the item in there. It's called the Stone Camouflage Overlay, and for every one of these that you do, you get 8 stone camouflage overlays. So it's one stone in the middle, and there's paper all around the sides, and it will give you this kind of weird sort of slate thingy. And then when you right-click it on a block, it will disguise it. So there's a couple of great uses for this. One, you could basically, if your friend has made something awesome, you can cover it all in stone, but it won't be destroyed, it'll just be hidden. Or if you have thieving friends, you can like hide your valuable blocks in a wall or something and then just cover it over, and no one's going to know what they actually are, because of course it looks absolutely identical to normal stone. You're not going to know which one's different, but yeah. Stop your friends from stealing your stuff. Get yourself some camouflage. Now, this is kind of the way I think this stone camouflage will work in the future. Unfortunately, it doesn't work at the moment. But what you could do effectively is if your friend had some kind of stone wall or whatever with a door in it, and there's like a button or a lever, then when they press that to open the door, of course, underneath here, it's not a door, it's a piece of troll TNT. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't trigger through this camouflage just yet, but I really think basically that will happen at one point. So effectively what you can do is you can hide traps in stone walls for your friends to accidentally trigger, which I think would be really, really funny, and that will probably get them. So obviously, if that were the case, then that would hide itself, and then through the block it would explode, and of course, boom, all of your stuff's disappeared. But is it? No, because we could fix it for our friends, and you know, we can make stuff happen properly again. So yeah, that's kind of it for this mod. It's really, really great. I love it so much. I really like the kind of idea of people playing practical jokes with their friends. But of course, it's really important that we can fix these things, and we're not going to annoy anyone. We're not going to grief anyone's stuff. We can just merely play a bit of fun, and then we can obviously repair the damage later. So yeah, that's it for the troll stuff mod. Really, really cool. Yeah, so if you enjoyed this mod, and if you like the idea of playing a practical joke on your best Minecraft friend, please leave a like on this video. That would be super appreciated by myself. It really helps me out. Also, if you enjoyed my stuff, please feel free to subscribe to my channel or check out some more of my stuff. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. So until next time, thank you once again. It's been a pleasure. As always, thanks, and see ya.